Hi, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Bianca Henson.
All right.
I'm Avery Henson.
Great. Thanks for joining me, Bianca and Avery. I'm Darnell Henson, and I'm here to convince you why we need parking garage safety for our vehicles and protection of our loved ones. Now, I generally want to demand the public ask the government for funding to protect our parking structures and our vehicles and our people. I'm one of the sailors currently attached to a ship on the Newport News, Virginia, who regularly parks at an unsafe parking structure, i.e., one of these parking garages that I'm speaking about. Sometimes I leave work, often late at night, wondering if my car will be there, vandalized, or if I'll even be assaulted. Where do you park your car when you're at work, at school? Do you know where it is? Can you even see it when you look out the window? I can't. Mine is about 30 minutes away. I'll share with you some recent experiences. So currently in our shipyard, we have multiple ships with thousands, even hundreds of thousands of sailors. These sailors leave work various hours of the night. They return to their cars at this parking garage with cars that have been broken into, cars that are missing. One sailor even reported prostitution in his vehicle. There's evidence of fecal matter or even assault or robbery. Being a frequent patron of these garages, I want to share with you some of my visions as to how we need to protect these garages, protect our people. Now, in the beginning, cars just parked right next to the horse. Carriage houses served as the natural option for opening decades of the 20th century. So according to the December 10, 2022 article by Bloomberg author Andrew Zaleski, How the Parking Garage Conquered the City, car houses that conveniently protect your vehicle also became a vehicle for human criminality as well. But because parking facilities are more likely settings for crime, both violent and property, security is one of the most critical issues facing the owners and operators of facilities today. Author Mary S. Smith of the National Institute of Justice wrote an article titled Crime Prevention Through Design in Parking Facilities. Mary wrote, because parking facilities comprise a large area with a relatively low level of security, violent crime is more likely to occur. So how can you protect yourself in a parking garage? One, you can find a safe parking spot. Two, you can stay alert and scan the area. Walk with confidence. Have your keys readily available or at least know where they are. I wouldn't recommend dangling your keys on your way to your car. And once you're in your car, don't dawdle around on your device. Get in your car and go to your destination. On November 20th, 2023, the Virginia Department of Education announced a $12 million in-state school security equipment grant to protect students, faculty members, and visitors. But what about us? What about us that go to work every day and use these parking garages to fund these schools? What about us patrons that use these parking structures? The funding is there. The grants are there. Recently, 4 of our sailors stationed in Newport News, Virginia have been subjected to car vandalism, car theft, prostitution, robbery, assault. One case we even had a bomb threat. My mission here is that we need a project funded by the government that would correct current security measures, deficiencies such as appropriate lighting, closed circuit TV, monitor camera system, and more specifically, a dedicated security force designed to safeguard our parking structures. They can look at the entrances, the walkways, the stairwells, even the elevators. It's kind of hard to pull local police and have them supplement my parking garage program. They're busy enough with domestic calls, traffic violations, and their own exhausting and tasking duties. We need a trained security force designed to protect the stairwells, entrances, exits, and many pages of the parking structure community. I'm proposing a $30 million grant to fund such necessities. Do you want to wonder where your car's been while you're at work? Has it been tainted by local crime individuals after you've been put in an honest day's work? Ample lighting, cameras, closed circuit TV, a dedicated security force. You want to return your vehicle after a long day of honest work to a vehicle that's been vandalized, defecated in, or just missing completely? How about being assaulted or robbed during the evening of your work conclusion? Join me in the fight to protect your loved ones, your patrons, and yourselves. I'll open the forum to any questions at this point.
Yes, I do have a question. You mentioned that your parking garage is in the middle of the city, not far, about 30 minutes from your job. You mentioned that this is in an area that's not necessarily close to your job, whereas military who are here to serve and protect our country are at risk of being robbed and have witnessed prostitution and any other. Has anyone suggested to the military that they provide funding to protect our soldiers and our Navy and those who are protecting our country from these instances, to provide extra security in these garages?
I can assure you that our military is well funded and already detailed and tasked to protect the military assets, i.e. ships and structures already associated with our current establishment. However, there's no military associated or assigned with the outside surrounding areas such as the parking structures and garages. But we will be looking to that in the future.
Yes, so Mr. Henson, I just wanted to ask if it has been proposed already to them, not to mention any other surrounding law enforcement courthouses or any other local forces that are in that vicinity to provide extra security to protect those.
So, ma'am, thank you for that question. I will refer to your local municipality and police programs with that question. Thank you all for attending tonight. Thank you all, and have a great night.